And this week, former chief of police of the Montgomery County Police, Charles Moose, passed away. Chief Moose is best known for his calming influence during the sniper incidents of 2002, when John Muhammad and Lee Boyd Malvo shot 13 people in the region and killed 10 people in the region. And it all began here in Montgomery County. And we were gripped in panic for multiple weeks during that time period. And Charles proved to be skillful in his leadership during that time period.
Yes,
I happened to be a leadership Montgomery classmate of Charles in the greatest class leadership Montgomery class it had of 2000, the millennial class. Of course, we were the best. And I always appreciated his wry sense of humor, and particularly so when, after a long, grueling day of navel gazing, he summed up the session by saying that the class members needed to get out more and see the world beyond the kaleidoscope lens of Montgomery County. I guess he thought we were a little soft. Anyway, Charles Moose was 68 years old and survived by his wife, Sandy. Cary, any thoughts about Chief Moose?
All I can say is I'm very grateful for his steady help, hand at the helm. 23 Days of Terror in 2002. John Muhammad, Lee Boyd Malvo. What I've read is that Chief Moose was, very strong throughout the entire ordeal, except for when that young child in Bowie was shot. And that's when he broke down a little bit, but he never gave up. And 23 days, he brought some justice to the situation. So we all owe a debt of gratitude and appreciation for his leadership. And I thank him.
Do.
And I thank the police department. I think that we need to recognize, this is an example of
well, it was good policing that
Absolutely.
Ultimately led to the revealing who the suspects were and their capture,
Right.
because they were parked in a rest area at the time, and it was good policing that led to their arrest. Mark, your thoughts about?
Well, I wanted to make just maybe a sort of remember something a little controversial, but I think Montgomery County did a tremendous disservice to Chief Moose. I recall that when he effectively was forced out as police chief, when he wrote a book about his experience, and the ethics interpretation from our ethics commission was that this was inappropriate, or with writing the book was inappropriate because somehow he was profiting on his experience as police chief. It's been almost 20 years now since then. I still think that was an incredibly inappropriate decision that was made, boneheaded, and it really cost us the services of somebody who really was admirable. It is a bad precedent too. I mean, if you've got officials that are doing a great job, if they can write on their own time about their experience, then God bless them. They should be writing books.
Well, you're right, Mark. In one sense, I mean, just think that if we had the same standards for our federal officials, we would have been spared books from Omarosa, and ultimately many who left the Trump administration who just wanted to get even the score. So just think, the New York Times, it would destroy the New York Times bestseller list. Amazon might go out of business if we had that standard. Who knows? Anyway, great memories of Charles. He was a really good man, and appreciated his service to all of us in Montgomery County. Absolutely. Stay tuned for parting shots when we come back from this short break.